Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all just like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, I love it when I run up into people and they say that to me. They say, hey, Steve Harvey got a radio show. Then they wink at me. I know they're listening. You know, I got a lot off my chest yesterday. I wanted to clear some things up, and I appreciate y'all giving me a minute, because sometimes, you know, you just got to say some things out loud, not complaining, but, hey, just verbalizing, but realizing that I got to keep going anyway. And that's my words this morning to you. That I want you to keep pushing no matter what happens. I want to share something with you that's important. That's very, very important. See, you have to give God something to bless. You know, if your prayer is asking for God's blessings, you got to give him something to work with now. You know, you got to show the spirit of appreciation or gratitude. You got to let him know that you're in it for the long haul. No matter what happens, don't turn around. You will never, ever see what the end could be if you turn around and go back. You'll never know what the end could have been had you stuck it out. You'll never know how good it could have gotten had you not just weathered the storm. That's the thing that gets most people. It get tough for them, it get hard for them, and then they let doubt set in, and then those doubts become facts, and the next thing you know, they give up. Had you not given up, or had you given your best, what the results or outcome could have been? I look back on my life on so many occasions where in college I wasn't giving my best. I flunked out. Now, it's easy to look at my life now and go, yeah, but look at you now. But back then, man, it cost me for so many years. That failing to finish, that not giving my all, it cost me a number of years. I wish I could say that it didn't mean nothing, that it was just a blip on the radar screen. But at the time, it was major. And so you have a lot of decisions in your life that are happening now. You may be in your 20s, your late teens. You could be in your early 30s and it's happening. But guess what? You'll eventually get through it, provided one thing: you never give up. You never turn around and go back. Had I written myself off because of one failure, see, and this is where so many people go wrong at too. You write yourself off after you failed at something. The one thing you thought you wanted to accomplish and you failed at it. Now you write yourself off as a failure. Now you go settle on into life and just see what hand you get. When I flunked out of college, had I written myself off as a failure, I wouldn't be here today. When I lost my carpet cleaning company, I would have written myself off as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I didn't become a diamond distributor in Amway or a direct distributor in Amway even, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I bought a distribution kit to become a distributor of the Bohemian Diet and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure. When I became an A.L. Williams distributor and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. Oh, I got a list for you. When I got laid off at Ford Motor Company, had I written myself as a failure, I wouldn't have made it. Do you need some more? Because I have a story filled with mishaps. I have a story filled with failures. Couple of things now. The grace of God and his mercy, which is available to us all. See, that's the key, y'all. Because of his mercy. Because of his willingness to forgive. And to even understand why we do the things we do. In all of my shortcomings, failed marriages, I'm talking about, man, got it all wrong. Can't blame nobody else. It's just me. Steve ain't have it together at that point in life. I could have written myself as a failure the first time. I just could have gave up on it after the second one. And please know, this is an admission. This ain't bragging. So before you start in with me, understand what I'm saying. I'm pointing out in my life a series of missteps and failures. But how I still get here today? Couple of things. God's grace and mercy is first. But that's the key. That's for everybody. See, if it's God's willingness to forgive you and God's understanding of why we do what we do, because he said we wasn't going to be perfect. So in all of your imperfections, your creator told you you would not be perfect. He said it to you. It's out there. I don't care which one of the books you read, it tells you that. So guess what? With that in mind, he has a grace that he has. It's like a grace period. It's like when you don't pay your insurance premium on the day that is due, the next day they don't just cancel your insurance premium. They have a grace period. Because they ain't trying to stop this money from coming in. But when it comes to God, there's no money required. He just gives you the grace freely. It don't cost you nothing. So you got to tap into that, y'all. You got to get in touch with that because that's an important part to making it. Understanding that his grace is available. So when you make a mistake, so when you fail at it, he has a loophole in the contract with him that allows you to make mistakes, that allows you to get it wrong, that allows you to fail time and time and time again. But if you never give up, if you keep getting up, if you keep trying, if you keep striving, if you keep making the effort to go forward and not go back, God has a blessing for you, and he has it in abundance for you, and God will give it to you at the right time. But you got to be ready. Oh, I wanted to be successful, but if he had given it to me back then, I wouldn't have handled it correctly because I would have made some more mistakes along the way. So you make the mistakes to learn the lessons. Lord, man, God been good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cool.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Wake up, wake up. It is Friday. It is Friday morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. The nephew holding it down. Uncle Steve is out, but the crew is here, and you can't do it without the crew. That's Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and the one and only Kia Junior Boy Spates. We are in the building on this Friday morning. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
Right.
man. It's Friday? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. This matter of fact, Shirley, this go out to everybody that's quitting their job today. Everybody that's gonna cuss their boss out today. This go out to you. Big shout out to you. Everybody that's gonna cuss their boss smooth out today. They've been thinking about it all week long. Friday, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna let them know on Friday. They can go to hell on Friday.
Okay. All right. Well, and then what?
I don't know.
Payroll. I don't know.
Be prepared. Now. Be prepared.
We start getting boxes and we start moving.
Right.
I hope you stacked it up because you need to be ready.
Yeah. Right. Take a deep breath before you go in.
Before the first cuss word, think about it twice.
Think about your family. Gotta eat. You gotta eat.
Gotta live. Yeah.
In the words of Uncle Steve, Junior, boy, what's on your mind today? God, dog, what's on your mind?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it with you today, Tommy. Like you're on another whole level now.
Me and you both, Junior. I'm with you on that one, Junior.
I'm telling you.
I'm doing Steve all day today. What's on your mind? Look, take your hat off so I can see what the hell going on with you.
You're stupid.
You the newlywed. What's going on with you?
Man, nothing, dude. It's good, man. You know, it's good selling right now. Smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing? You ain't done nothing stupid lately?
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm actually learning. Like, I'm learning through trial and error, you know.
Okay. Are you learning to be quiet? Are you learning that part?
Oh, man. I can't win all these arguments. I can't win. None.
You'll never win an argument.
And she's not going to say they arguments. She's going to say y'all just talking.
Yeah, discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a discussion. That's how they do it. It's a discussion. It's not an argument.
Or as the kids say, we're just conversating.
Yeah, we're conversating, but
Chopping Well, Junior, I have a question. So where y'all going for vacation? Did y'all get that squared away? The family?
We probably coming to Houston. Cause we're like vacation. We're just going familiar places.
You coming home?
Yeah, I gotta go home. Yeah, you got grandbabies. You know, you gotta go see the babies.
Okay.
You know.
Wow.
This is part of the job.
How does that feel?
Well, it feels different, Shirley, because I have no expertise in this area. I don't know what to talk to. I have never held conversation with 2 and 3-year-olds. I don't know how to do that.
They call you Papa? What do they call you?
They don't call me nothing. They barely talking. We get this together. So they can call me something. They ain't calling me nothing. I'm providing something, but they ain't calling me nothing though.
What do you require them to call you?
If they can talk, they call me Papa J. That'll work. Papa J.
Papa J.
Okay.
You know,
Papa J.
but sometimes we be in the room and don't nobody know who's talking. We all got the same voice, so we're trying to figure out who talking.
Got a high pitch.
Yeah, is that the baby or is that the adult?
But the baby having a full grown.
Yeah. We don't know.
Always interesting, Junior. All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. We'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. Nephew, what you got for us?
I got stupid for you. This right here, we running it back from yesterday. This right here is tow truck driver. Cat dog, if you would.
Candyman. He done blew out the whole electrical system in the whole. Hello. I'm trying to find Candy. Who is this? This is Candyman. Okay, are you the guy with the tow truck? You the tow truck driver? Yeah, that's me. Trucking. Okay, hey man, you jump started my girl's car 3 days ago and blew the whole electrical system out, man. I did. Hold on. Let me get back to my truck. You said I did what now? You do jump people's vehicles when they got a stalled vehicle, don't you? Right, that's what I do. I jump vehicles, yes. Okay, so you actually did my girl's car about 3 days ago, man. You jump started her car, but now when you over jumped it is what you did. Okay, you done blew out the whole electrical system in the whole car, the dashboard, everything is just completely out, and they talking about this gonna be about $1,500 to get this fixed. I'm sorry now. Who is this now? My name Kenneth, man. But my girl Sheila, man, you over-jumped her car.
Well, just wait a minute, Kenneth. There's no such thing as over-jumping a car. You can't over-jump a car, man.
Man, let me tell you a country.
Now, whoever told you that, that's just dumb.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. You over-jumped my girl's car. Okay, and you blew out
the entire... You can't over-jump a car.
What do you mean that's what you did, man. You done blew out the entire electrical system. The entire dashboard is completely dead. The people at the dealership saying it's going to take $1,500 to get this thing back up and running.
Well, you may want to take it somewhere else because they're trying to rip you off. There ain't no such thing as over-jumping a car and blowing. And if she drove off that day, then... she should be fine. I've jumped plenty of cars. I jump cars all day long. People always need to jump. I've never over-jumped a car, blown out an electrical system.
Look, you over-jumped this car, okay? And that's the reason why it's completely shut down. All the fuses are blown out. Everything is completely dead. You over-jumped the car. And now this is $1,500, and the reason why I'm calling you is you should be the person paying for this.
Oh, no, hell no. Now that sure ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna pay for something I didn't do.
You did it. You the one over-jumped it, man. You over-jumped the car.
I don't over-jump cars. Now wait a minute. Now wait just 1 minute, man. Now I'm not gonna argue with you. I jump cars all the time, and you mean to tell me I over-jumped you? You're a
no, I'm not. You know what? You're gonna get your whooped if I don't get this $1,500.
I'm sorry, you said what, man?
You're going to get your whooped if I don't get this $1,500 to take care of this whole car and the whole electrical system.
Well, I tell you what, I'm over here on Martin Luther King right now. Now, if you talking about whooping somebody, you bring your on over here. Now, I don't overjump no cars, and I don't owe you no money.
You owe me $1,500, you country son of a You owe me $1,500.
Son, let me tell you something. You'll be in for a long day. I will take this tow truck and ram it straight up your and I'm not playing with you. No, I don't talk to people like this, and I sure as hell don't appreciate it when someone talks to me like that. I'm whooping my You got it, man.
You know what? You're going to mess around and get your little tow truck towed off some That's what's going to happen. And you're going to get your whoop in the mix of all of this, man. Let me tell you something. I need this $1,500 today or tomorrow so I can get my girl coffee.
Well, I don't owe you. Where did I jump this car off at? Because that's exactly where I'll meet you at.
You jumped my girl car off at her job. She was downtown at her job.
What street? Because I'm down there a lot.
I don't know what street it is, but she worked downtown.
See, that's the problem. You're such a dumb She don't even know what street it's on. And you know I owe you $1,500. You are crazy as hell.
I need this $1,500. I'm going to get this $1,500 out your Now, you're going to make a decision on which one you want to do. Either you're going to bring me the $1,500 today or tomorrow, or I'm going to have your whooped. You got till 5 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Son, you ain't got to wait on tomorrow. I made my decision right now. Ain't going to happen. Ain't ever going to happen. I don't owe you. And if you can get it out of my son, you can have it. But I bet you this much, you better pack a lunch. It's going to be a long night for you, buddy.
I don't care how long it's going to be. You're going to get a $1,500 whooping. That's what you're going to get, Candy or Candy Man. You're going to pay this $1,500.
You call me what you want to call me, son, but I tell you this, after I whoop your you'll call me something else.
You country.
Listen, son, I've got to go. I got work to do. I've got somebody outside waiting on me right now to hook up their car. I ain't got time to be arguing with you, son. All right? Now, if you really want to find me, you really want to find Candyman, everybody out there knows how to find me. You understand me? So if you really want that $1,500, son, you come and get it. But I ain't got time to be sitting here arguing with you all day. I got work to do. I got to get back out of this truck.
I got one more thing I need to tell you, and I want you to put this in your mind good and strong. Are you listening?
I'm listening to you, son, as long as you ain't going to say about me giving you $1,500.
I'll tell you what, I want to tell you this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by another record driver named
You know what, that son of a that son of a you know what? You're listening to this, because I sure owe you a $1,500 whooping, son.
There you have it. Y'all already know. I don't need no help. Mm-hmm. That's stupid on purpose. I have achieved what I wanted to be in life. Okay,
Yes,
I have come a mighty long way. I have had some
A
stupid
mighty
trials
long
and
way.
tribulations. That's sometimes I wasn't stupid and I couldn't get there. I'm there now.
Old people say it with it. I've come a mighty long
I
way.
come a mighty long way. You don't even know what it took to get this stupid. You have no idea what I've gone through. The prices I paid of trying to be stupid. What? You don't know what a stupid journey look like. Y'all will get off early. You wouldn't even know. I've been on this journey so long.
Yeah.
Dreams come true.
You come up the rough side of the mountain.
God.
What you doing?
Oh my God, I've been stupid a long time, but I perfected it now, and people, that's what I like is the perfection that I have, and people gonna see that this weekend at the Cry Out. It is the Cry Out conference that I'll be doing in Houston, Texas, at the George R. Brown Convention Center with the Lighthouse Baptist Church, and I will be there. I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna preach. I think I'm gonna preach this weekend. I think I'm gonna preach this weekend. Right before Fred Hammond come out, I'm gonna preach. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna preach that thing this weekend. I just don't know where I'm gonna come from yet. It ain't gonna be the Book of Ruth. It won't be Ruth. I'll tell you that.
All right.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Maryland's governor pardoned $175,000 marijuana convictions.
Go ahead.
A new Louisiana bill states that the 10 Commandments must be hung in all classrooms starting in 2025. And an unidentified man is suing Apple after his wife read some text messages that he thought he deleted.
That's right.
That's all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the Ready to Love officer, the Ridolo and Junior. Here we go. Tanisha in Hoover says, I am 33 and my husband is 56. He wants me to have his child, but I don't want kids. His oldest son is 35, so why would he want to start over? How do I convince him that a child is not what he needs at this point in his life? Isn't he too old for that?
Okay, let's do the math. He 50 what? 56?
56. She's 33.
And they want a baby, so they ain't pregnant right now. So
No,
they
but he
ain't gonna
does-
have the baby till he by 70. I mean, I'm sorry. Hang on. He gonna be by 70 when the baby get about 18. Am I right or wrong?
Something along those lines.
Something around there.
Around that age.
Yeah. So him making graduation, that's 50-50, ain't it?
He make
Well,
people
I
are living
mean-
longer. People are living longer. So
They
he
are.
can make it.
But what
Yes.
about him? He already making ignorant decisions, so he probably already made some other ignorant decisions. So I say, no, you know who's gonna be raising this baby? This lady and that man's son. Them two right there. That's who's gonna be raising this
35-year-old.
child.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what, okay. All right.
So the
Junior?
33-year-old gonna be raising his little brother or little sister.
That's what I'm saying.
Junior.
It's all these numbers is jacked up. 33, 56, 35. We playing the lotto? Is what we do? This is just, I mean, the son 35, the mama 33. I mean, how is this working? You know, who?
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I
just,
think it's better if the
23
daddy
years?
stepped down and let the boy have the woman. I
He
really
should have
do.
just married her.
What? His son?
Well, they got more in common.
The point is, she doesn't want kids. That's the point, guys.
I understand that.
Yeah, we got that. But
We just know they're not
with who,
compatible.
yeah, who's more? Got more in common. They got the same music. You know, they dress the same way. You know, I can't see the baby. The baby gonna be old too when the baby get here. Baby coming out at 15. What are we doing?
We're moving on. Tanisha, from Tanisha. She have to deal with that herself. All right. Reva in Charlotte says, I went on a first date and we ended up having sex at his place. A few days later, we went out again and he told me that it was his mom's house where we had sex. I lost respect for him. I want to get your opinion because he's 29. Am I being too shallow for judging him?
What that's got to do with his age? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He took you to his mama house, and you find
Yeah.
it is what it is. You got a little boy you're dealing with, all right? He stay at his mama house. That's where y'all got down, at mama house. And for you the one did this on the first date. You should have found out more about the doggone boy. That's what you should have done.
Speaking of judging,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, should have found out more.
Yeah, find out
I mean,
what you're doing.
It was signs. It was signs that it was his mama's house. I mean,
What? Like
you
what?
know, like a china cabinet. What is that doing in here?
Yeah.
What 29-year-old boy know he got a China cat? I ain't never seen one. Not at 29. Some signs that was in there.
What else?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, come on now. When you saw the TV that was in that house, you knew that wasn't a Samsung. You knew that was a floor model. Why you didn't know?
It was a floor model.
When you saw that big wooden spoon and fork on the wall, when you saw that.
The wooden spoon and fork, the picture of Kennedy and Dr. King. How you didn't know it was his mama's house? Did nothing say 29 in there.
She didn't do her homework.
When you saw that plastic on that couch, you knew that wasn't. You knew doggone well.
Okay.
Yeah. All this stuff, all them hand-woven chairs that's at the kitchen table. What about them? Science.
When them beads separated one room from the other.
You don't know nothing about that. No.
But so she lost respect for him for the wrong thing. Okay. All right, we're moving on to Diane in Woodland Hills. Thank you, guys. Diane says, my new neighbors are young, and they have a garden and sell vegetables daily in their carport. This has caused too much traffic on our street, so I'm going to report them. I want to get your opinion. Should I report them or should I let it go?
Did you say they were young?
Huh?
Did you say they was young?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the neighbors are young.
Don't know young people sell no vegetables.
Yeah, that's what she said.
They selling weed. They ain't selling that. They selling weed. Don't know young people. Ain't no young people that went out there and picked up the tomatoes and the cucumbers. You lying. Ain't no young people selling no vegetables. That's weed, and that's why that line is long. Trust me, I can assure you.
Yeah, I promise you. I'm with Tommy. They selling weed. I thought the same thing. Because I don't remember the last time collard greens caused traffic. I don't see them. I don't see me ever say, hey, man, you got another bushel of collard greens in there. No. That's weed they selling. This ain't no vegetables.
She says they're selling veggies every day in their carport.
Okay. They are gummies is what they are.
No, they're selling organic vegetables. They do it on our street.
They're selling organic edibles, Carla.
No, they're not. They sell eggs.
Okay, you're right, Carla. They selling herbs.
All right, we'll just leave it at that.
Is that what it is? I'm going to go down there. Going down there.
Selling herbs.
Yeah.
That's what they selling.
I need some tomatoes.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, guys. Last one. This is Marcus in Passaic. Marcus says, I've been with my girl for almost 2 years and I want to propose, but she's got her ex-boyfriend's initials tattooed on her ring finger. I asked her to get it removed and offered to pay for it. She said no. Is this a sign that she's not the one for me?
That's a big sign, partner. Matter of fact, if it was me, we got to lose her whole finger. We got to take that whole finger off.
Shut up, Tommy. You crazy.
What? I'm not finna put my ring on that finger with that man's name on that car. I'm not finna do it. Now, either we gonna take the finger off or we gonna get this writing off. Now, one of the two. So which one you want to do? I ain't putting my ring on the other finger. I want it on the ring finger. Either we gonna take the whole finger off, put it on the pinky, or we gonna get this man's name over here.
Or just don't be cheap and get a big old ring that covers up the tattoo.
I'm not covering up another man.
I like it, Shirley.
No.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, go home.
For the ring to cover up the initials?
Yes.
No, man, come on now. We cannot get married and your ex-boyfriend's initial is on your ring finger and I'm pledging my life to you.
Yeah, that's
why. When I do that?
Problem. Yeah.
She the one made this ignorant decision to put the boy's name on there anyway.
She's not taking him off. Evidently, he does mean something to her, those initials.
So the whole time I see CJ, CJ just on there. Just Chris Johnson every day.
So when she grabbed me intimately, that's who I see as his name on it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kissing her finger, and then his initials is in my mouth. I can't see this happen.
All right. Thank you, Ridolo and Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so guys, Maryland's Governor Wes Moore has issued a mass pardon for close to 175,000 marijuana convictions. All of the convictions are for misdemeanor drug charges or simple possession charges. In a statement, Governor Moore said the pardon aims to end social and economic injustice that disproportionately affects people of color. And he is expected to get an opportunity to right a bunch of historical wrongs. We love you, Governor Wes Moore. We do. We absolutely do. You're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't go back out there selling that stuff again now. Now, they done dropped it. Now, don't go back out there and get yourself right back in trouble.
You've been
some states it's legal. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I understand it, but it ain't legal for you to sell it unless you got a license to sell it. Am I right or wrong?
Man. Well, that's crazy.
Okay. But anyway, way to go, Governor Wes Moore. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on to this new law, guys, that was passed in Louisiana. This is from Governor Jeff Landry. Jeff Landry passed a new law that will require all Louisiana schools to hang a poster-sized display of the 10 Commandments. Okay, that's going to be in every classroom beginning in 2025. There will also be a statement next to the display to explain how the 10 Commandments used to be a core tenet of the American education. So that's great for Louisiana students. Do you guys think that all states should do the same? What are your thoughts on it?
I came up in school when the prayer was in there, so
Yeah,
it's cool with me.
You had guidelines, morality guidelines and things like that. Yeah.
Well, prayer in school, I don't mind. The issue that I'm having is the other issues in schools. The lack of not handling bullying for children, the gun control issues. There's so many levels, resources for certain school districts. There's so many things that kids deal with schools. I do not mind prayer in schools at all.
Yeah, because don't you think, right, that if you had that, then maybe you won't have bullying and some of these other things. Maybe. It's a start anyway.
It's a start. I think the 10 Commandments is a start, but you got a long way to go.
Yeah, yeah. But a lot of these issues did start when they took prayer out of schools and all of that. So
they maybe get some pushback from people from other religious backgrounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
All right. So moving on to this interesting story, a man who wishes to remain anonymous is suing Apple for more than $6 million after his wife discovered text messages that he sent to prostitutes. Okay. He thought he had deleted the messages from his phone, but his wife found the messages on the family's Apple computer. The man said he is suing Apple because, quote, if you are told a message is deleted, you are entitled to believe it is deleted. So shortly after his wife saw the text messages to the prostitutes, soliciting their services, she filed for divorce.
He got it right. He got rights. I'm with him. He got rights. Go on in there and get it, partner. Sue Apple to the fullest. Apple is liable for this. They are. Y'all don't see this.
Said the man who does not have an iPhone. And is this why you do not have an iPhone?
I'm an Android Samsung all day long. Yes, I am.
Because when they delete, huh?
They delete. It's gone. It ain't in no cloud. It ain't in the dirt. It's gone.
Junior, what do you have? You have an iPhone or an Android?
I have an iPhone, and I am highly disappointed.
in your product?
Yeah, in my product, I am highly disappointed. I cannot believe they didn't delete this man's text messages.
So would you sue if that happened to you? Would you?
Absolutely. I'm getting in on the lawsuit for stuff I've already deleted. I'm getting in there too. I think it's still there. Yeah.
Wow.
$6 million.
This can easily turn into class action. Everybody gonna jump on.
Everybody need to get on this.
Yeah, man, he got a divorce out the deal. Woo.
Yeah, he getting a divorce.
What is you texting a prostitute for? What y'all got to talk about?
There's nothing wrong with texting a prostitute, Tommy. I mean, we're not sleeping with the prostitute. We just texting them.
No, he's soliciting their services.
We don't know that for sure. We don't know that.
So what is he texting her, Junior?
Ain't nothing else we talking to her about. It ain't my Junior. It ain't my cooking.
Good morning, peaches. That's all. That's fine. That's enough.
How's your day going, Peaches?
How's your day going? Have you talked to Cinnamon? Anything Y'all mistaking this the wrong way. That's all.
Let me pray for you this morning.
Yeah. I mean, all of this stuff. They need a society too. It's because your job. Don't let that get in the way of what you do for your job. You need friends. That's all. Don't judge her.
Okay.
Man.
So will you be changing from an iPhone to an Android?
Come on over here,
like
Junior.
your partner in
Come
crime
on.
over there.
I don't
Come
know.
on
I'm
over
so
here.
disappointed.
I have you right. Come on over here.
Yeah, I'm talking about we getting a divorce behind some text messages. That's not enough.
To a prostitute that you were soliciting.
Oh my gosh, Shirley, I can't believe you judging people. Oh my goodness.
Shirley, he was just checking the prices. That's all he was doing.
Even know. The market go up and down like the stock market. It's
Just
different.
trying-
We don't know. Golly, man, here.
All
It was
right,
an
guys.
investment call. That's all it was.
Yeah.
All right, finally, guys, are you still into the versus battles? We haven't talked about it for a while, but the versus battles, we all enjoyed them during the pandemic.
Right.
Well, Swiss Beats and Timberland have partnered with Elon Musk to do more versus battles free on the X platform. Of course, that's formerly known as Twitter. Fans responded to the news with mixed feelings, and most comments stated that those versus battles were only exciting when we were quarantined.
Yeah.
So, and the
Now we
last
got real
versus
life
battle.
battles.
Yeah,
Kendrick
we
and
got-
Drake.
Yeah,
Pop-up concert.
That's a locked up activity. We not locked up no more. That's wait till we go down again.
I'm not mad at it.
All right, coming up in 20 minutes after. Oh, wow. What a treat. Junior has a poem right after this. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior has a special poem for us today. So, Tommy, we're going to need you to do the introduction here.
I'm going to give you a nice introduction in a pose. How Uncle Steve, I say in a pose. Monica be get on me when I say that, in a pose. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. He is here. He is the baddest poet on this show. That was nice, right?
Yeah.
Put your hands together. The one and only Kia Junior Boy, space, should I say JRAP Junior's, I'm not going to say ragged ass poem. Junior's awesome poems. Let's go, Junior.
Oh, well, thank you, Tommy. That was different.
You better
Okay,
stand
I
up
appreciate
to
you,
it,
man.
though.
That was good.
You better stand up to it.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll see in just a second, won't we?
We will.
Y'all notice right now we got a heat wave going across the country.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's really affecting a lot of people. Just hot. So the title of this poem is "It's Already Too Damn Hot."
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yesterday was the first day of summer, and I don't think it can get any warmer. I can't go outside because it's scorching hot. Can't even sit in my backyard, and I'm sure I will not. Tommy, I know what you're thinking. I'm not dense. How can I sit in my backyard without having a fence?
Exactly.
I know that's what you're thinking. I'll be willing to bet it don't mean I ain't getting a fence. I just ain't got one yet. But don't y'all worry about what I got, because I'll be staying inside because it's too damn hot. We're not going out there. The end.
All right.
I don't see why we're going out there. I do not see why. It's already 97,
That was
98, 99, 105,
And that was
130.
before summer.
And we haven't
we're
even
officially
got to
summer.
August.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be on slow roast in August.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about bacon. in
Bacon.
August.
Just rotisserie chicken.
Yes.
We just not going out there.
Pay your power bill so you
Yeah,
can get that air.
Like
Keep
if the
that air.
concert starts at 3:00 in the afternoon, we're not coming out there. Start your concert at 9.
I'm getting me I'm getting me a walk-in deep freezer where you just walk in there and cool off and walk back out. Just a nice
You
walk
gonna put that in the house?
Yeah, in the house.
You got room for it?
I got room.
Because it's bigger than
I could put it on Jackie's side of the garage. Matter of fact, Jackie can walk in there when she having them damn hot flashes too. We need that.
You need that in the house because it's too hot.
You're getting an ROI return on your investment.
Yes.
Man, this don't make no sense. I don't know how we gonna make it through July and
telling
August.
you. When I was little,
hot, but
my
I'd rather be
mom-
hot than cold.
When I was little, my mom, people used to come in the house. Ooh, it's so hot out there. My mom would say, I wouldn't know. I'm not going out. My mom used to say that all the
She didn't
time.
go outside.
I ain't been out there.
I don't
even know. No. Take
But
showers.
before air, did you guys used to stand in front of the fan and just let it blow?
What?
And do this.
What? That's that
Look at
good
my fan.
fun. That's that
That
good
was fun right there. All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we want to know what kind of summer activities you did when you were a kid. We want to know that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, it is officially summer now, and it's hot everywhere. So think back when you guys were a kid. What did you do during the summer to pass the time? There was no cable TV. There was no cell phone. There was no internet, no computers, none of that. So what did you do? What did you do, Junior?
Oh, first of all, we had to do every day. We had a mission every day. We had to go on our mission, and we was climbing trees. We was Star Trek, and I was Captain Kirk. That's who I was. And so we in the tree, and the Klingons was coming. We had to fight them off every day. We had imagination. That's what we did. I see my best friend Rashawn Brown. I'll never forget. I still love Rashawn Brown. Me and Rashawn Brown getting that tree, and I'm telling you, put the shields up in the front. We need the shields. That was important. You had to have them. Yeah, boy, that was serious. Star Trek.
Because the Klingons were coming,
and we left Scotty too. All of us did. Yeah, we did that.
What'd you do, Tommy?
Oh my God, the day was long, so you did a whole bunch in one day. We started out with BB guns. You're gonna start out with that. We're going to shoot birds. That's how we would start off. Never could.
We got violence now.
Never could hit the bird though. The birds were safe. Trust me, the birds were safe with us. We could never hit the bird. What else? Then we're gonna take our bikes. We're gonna jump ramps because we build a ramp. We're gonna jump ramps. We're gonna do all that. But when the evening came, like about 5:36, it's getting dark. That's when we started playing hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek.
Ooh. And then when it got real dark, got close to getting dark, it changed from hide and go seek to hide and go get it.
Oh man.
Ooh, boy, them girls was fast, boy.
Yeah, that was fun. That sounds fun. That sounds a lot of fun. Did you guys do stuff like get the water hose and run through it and all that? We used to do that.
Absolutely.
Really, really.
Till my daddy came home and said, y'all gonna quit running my water like that.
And using up my good trash bag.
Yes.
For the slip and slide.
For the slip and slide. We had slip and slide way before that game came out.
Oh, yeah.
He was already doing that.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did.
We did. So much
now,
fun.
Shirley, can you double dutch? Can you jump?
Yeah, I can double dutch.
So we
Definitely
did that. Double dutch. We were outside. We played jacks.
I couldn't get past 4. My hand-eye coordination.
You couldn't lag.
If one was over there and 3 were over here, I get the 3, but that 1, I could not get it before that ball came back
too
down.
far.
Yeah.
But the bat and the ball, remember the little ball that was on the bat?
Paddle?
Paddle ball? Yeah, the paddle. I could do that. Now that was me.
Boy, my mama whooped my ass with that paddle. I hated that. I hated to see that thing.
I know young people are listening going like, what are they talking about? But these were fun games for us. This is what we did. We didn't have internet.
Oh my gosh. Marbles time. Did you play marbles?
Oh yeah, I played marbles.
Oh man.
I played marbles.
We played for Keith, boy. Man, you sure hate to lose your best marble.
I know. It.
Boy, that's a fight.
Go ahead, Carl.
Well, growing up in Chicago, when I moved, I moved to Houston when I was a teenager, or tween, so to speak.
Tween.
But I don't know about y'all, but in Chicago, playing cards is very, very serious. Bid whist and all that. That our parents and aunties and uncles, they was teaching us at a young age. So we was playing bid whist.
Bid whist, that's Chicago's card game.
Well, I started out with Pity Pat.
And then you worked your way up.
That would be Old Maid.
Started out with Pity Pat.
Yeah. Gin rummy and all that.
Gin rummy, then they start, when they get you to spades, it gets serious. It get real serious.
And then that's when I stopped because they were just too serious. I couldn't concentrate that hard anyway. Short attention span.
No, that was spades, Texas. That was fun right there, partner. That was all day.
Yeah.
Me and my great grandmother, that was out there. We used to play, that's when Monopoly was really big on Friday nights at the house of my great grandmother's house. Monopoly, 15 people last all night long in the summertime. That's what we did. And I would cheat her because she couldn't see. I was cheating her because if she made me mad, I would put her on electric company. She never got boardwalk if I was running the bank. She never got it.
Wait a minute, Junior, your blind grandmother your great grandmother was playing Monopoly?
Yeah. She could count the board. She knew.
Wow.
But she rolled an 8. You tell her what she rolled. She knew where she's supposed to be. But until I told her where she was going to be at, you won't let her come your 75.
You feel good about yourself cheating your great grandmother?
I had to.
Who was blind? That's wrong.
What? The nephew in the prank
Well, you don't know
phone call
her.
for today. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, guys, today, it's my strawberry letter, and the subject is his female company is too comfortable. His female company is too comfortable. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. But right now, it is time for the prank phone call for today. I'm just waiting to hear this one from the nephew. What you got now?
Do you want something super stupid? Do you want that? I mean, y'all got to tell me how y'all want it now. Y'all know it's layers of my stupidity. Y'all want, okay, let's go for it. All right, this right here is Mona, fix your appearance. Mona, fix your appearance. And I'm going to call from corporate wardrobe. That's what I'm calling from corporate wardrobe.
Uh-huh.
Come on, cat dog. Mona, fix your appearance.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mona, please.
This is her.
Hi, how you doing? My name is James over with the corporation. I'm with the corporate wardrobe. You've been with the company for about 8 years now. Am I correct, Mona?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're correct.
Like I said, I'm from corporate wardrobe. Wanted to kind of give you a call. There's been some conversation about it, but wanted to give you a call about your appearance in the office.
Okay.
Okay. Now, your appearance seems to be pretty much intact as far as your clothing is concerned. So it has nothing to do with that.
Okay. Now, first of all, what are my appearance have to do with your corporation?
Well, what's going on? Like I said, you've been with Corp for about what, 8 years now? Am I right?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. And
but you calling me, telling me something about my appearance.
Right,
so
right. Now, what I want to talk to you about is that what some of the workers in the office are having a problem with, and what we want to do is get you an actual doctor's appointment because we want to see about helping you get a breast reduction.
Oh, what? Breast reduction?
Okay, now you. I mean, from my understanding that your breasts are too large.
Hold up. Now, who is this first? Who is this again?
My name is James. Like I said, I'm with Corporate Wardrobe, and I'm calling you actually pretty much from Human Resources of Corporation.
Okay, now if you ain't calling him about something else concerning what we do here, instead of you calling me, telling me something about giving me a breast reduction, what you need to do is try to dig up some more because what I'm doing up in here, I'm going to wear them. They was on here, and I'm going to wear them. They came out, I wear them for them.
Mona, all we want to do is we want to get you a doctor's appointment so we can help you get your breasts reduced so, you'll feel a lot more comfortable and the people in the office will be a lot more comfortable, okay?
Man, you ain't finna do a thing. You ain't finna come in and tell me some but what y'all gonna do to me, what you talking about, I've been with this business for almost 8 years, and I ain't never had no problem with nobody telling me something about my friend. So what you need to do is find out who's going around here making these rumors. And first of all, I'm going to dig up because maybe one of these up in here talking about me and, jealous because I'm on top of my and they jealous of me because I'm on mine. And they around here got a problem with my breast.
Look, ma'am, my job is to get your breasts reduced. I gotta bring them down.
My is big too. Can you reduce that?
Excuse me?
My is big. Can you reduce that?
Ma'am, listen, I gotta get your breasts down to it. I gotta get it down. I gotta bring them down.
You ain't gonna do a thing. What you gonna get down is your. That's what you gonna get down. And what
ma'am, listen.
You do is stop worrying about my breast. So you and whoever calling you or telling you something about what I'm doing at this, tell them I said to kiss my. So what I need to do, I'm gonna do me. So if they don't like that, then hey, holler at them because I'm gonna find whoever doing it because they jealous. I'm a bad. They don't understand it. And the men's come in and what? Whoop, whoop. They come to who? They come to my desk and ask for who? They ask for me.
Mona, I understand that, but what I'm saying is your breasts are a distraction in the office, and I got to get your breasts brought down.
First of all, whoever you are, you might need to come see so you can sit your in the front of my desk and see how it looks. You might want to come back and bring out your crew.
Mona, I can't. I don't want to come sit at your desk and see your. I gotta get you to a doctor and get your breast reduced. Now, when do you want an appointment?
I ain't going to see no.
You're going to a doctor, Mona. You're going to a doctor.
You bring your over here, 'cause I ain't going to no doctor. What you talking about is the doctor, whoever you trying me to go see, I ain't trying to hear. You hear? Please don't bother coming over. So what I'm going to do is...
They said you would act like this, Mona. They said you would react just this way. This is what the people in the office are talking about.
I don't give a damn what they... I've been in this company for almost 8 years. I ain't never had nobody calling me telling me some about my breast. What you need to do, first of all, you need to come in and see me. Because you might like what you see. Because I'm a big, bad, bold, beautiful woman. You better hear me. Here? What is your name in there? What's your name?
Why do you need my name?
I need your name because I ain't never had somebody call my damn job and tell me some about my breast. I need to know your name because I'm going to get some lawyer in this because I don't play this here. I don't play that. So whoever you is and your carpenter, whoever calling me about my breast, I don't play that. I need your name. I really do because if you don't, I'm going to find out who this is.
Do you want to know my name? Do you want to know my name?
I want to know your damn name. Hell yeah, I want to know your name. What is it?
Are you listening?
What is it?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
You... Where's her breast bigger than mine? You know I got a limp. Man, y'all need to quit. Boy, you gonna make me go, okay.
You alright?
I'm alright. Woo, I can't believe it. Seeing her breast bigger than mine, and then she got a limp. I listen to this show every morning, and I just can't believe I got.
I got you, baby.
She did it. She got me. You know, she got me, but I'm going to catch her lip. I'm going to catch her walking. It's okay. I'm going to get her.
All right, baby. I got one more thing for you, baby. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Baby, you already know that one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey, Tommy, guess what? Since you play on this here phone, I just want to let you know I'm a size 16 with a low cut. Are you still with it or what?
There you have it. Come on, Mona. Come on, Mona. Baby, I need you to fix your appearance now. Come on.
Who you talking to?
So doggone crazy.
I'm going to call you, Carl, I'm going to call you in service and tell y'all need to fix y'all appearance.
No, you're
we going to call our attorneys right
after. We got a case. About to catch a case.
I'm about to catch another flight. All right, July 26, 27, 28. I will already be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Helium Comedy Club. The nephew is coming to town. Tickets are on sale right now. What I got laying in the cut? I got some stuff, man. Let me see. Buffalo, New York laying in the cut. I got some stuff laying in the cut,
nice.
boy. Okay, y'all better get ready, boy. The nephew come Tallahassee, Florida. I believe that's laying in the cut. We'll talk about that later. But all right, this weekend I am at Cry Out. That is Cry Out. Don't worry about it, Carl. I got it. Tommy be messing. For y'all listening, I'm the Zoom mess up guy. All right, I screw it all up. But anyway, but I look good on it. Do I look good? Do I look fly on the Zoom? What y'all think?
You look all right. Let's go.
Dog, I'm not finna be complimenting you about your clothes.
What? You know what is this that I ain't sexy to y'all no more?
No more.
I don't know.
I've never been sexy to y'all.
I don't know about Carla and Shirley, but definitely not to me.
I'm not appealing any kind of way. I mean, nothing.
Well, Junior speaks for the group on this one. Go ahead, Junior.
After I just gave you that nice introduction for your poem, this how you do me?
You think that deserves for me to call you sexy? What? Because of an intro, boy? Hell no.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is his female company is too comfortable. We'll get into it right after this.
So I'm not sexy at all.
He said no more.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, on work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, his female company is too comfortable. Dear Steve and Shirley, my boyfriend is very outgoing, and when I started dating him, I gained several new friends, mostly females. I trusted him, and I had no reason to think he would ever try to have sex with his female friends. We've been dating for 3 years, and I went to his house Thursday, and his friend Grace was in his bed sleeping. He told me she had a migraine, so he picked her up from work and brought her to his house so he could look after her. And he told me not to turn the TV on because she needed the house to be quiet and dark. Grace started throwing up and he ran to take care of it. I recall the time I had a bad hangover and I threw up in his driveway and he put me on his couch with a garbage can by my head while he hosed off his driveway. We started arguing, but I can't argue quietly, so I left. He called me later to talk and he told me he was out getting Grace something light to eat. I told him that Grace needed to call her sister to come get her. He still cannot understand how inappropriate it was to have her in there in his bed. The next morning, I popped up to see where Grace was. She was still there, scrambling eggs. She hugged me and thanked me for helping take care of her. My boyfriend lied to her, so she thought I was worried about her. She said she was getting an Uber to take her home. I offered to take her instead. My boyfriend told Grace that it's best if she takes an Uber. Was he afraid of what I was going to say to Grace, or was he afraid of what Grace would say to me? Is it just me, or is he too comfortable around Grace? Okay, the answer to that is yes, all of the above. He was afraid what Grace might say to you, what you might say to Grace. All of that. And you know this is not right, what's going on between him and Grace. If your man came over to your house and one of your male friends was in your bed and you were running around waiting on him hand and foot and going to the store for him and stuff, he would be furious, period. Come on. This makes no sense what he's doing. So either your boyfriend stops all this stuff with Grace or you should break up with him. His priorities are out of order. If Grace has a sister, that's where Grace needs to be. Or she can go to the doctor. How about that? Grace is no longer his responsibility, period, since he's been with you for 3 years. If he can't see how disrespectful this is to you and your relationship, then he doesn't deserve you. And you need to keep it moving. Tommy?
All right. You know what I see? The first thing that caught my attention is...
What?
Y'all can't drink. That's what y'all problem is. Y'all can't drink. Everybody got hangovers and throwing up and can on. Y'all got to leave these lemon drops alone. I don't know what y'all drinking, but everybody got a hangover and laying around and throwing up in the driveway and can on. And but by the grace of grace, good God Almighty, did I say it? By the grace of grace, Grace is over there in the bed. You on the couch with a trash can near you. That lets you know you are not what Grace. See, Grace is different from who you are, baby. Grace got it going on and popping. Grace gets the bed, you get the couch and a trash can, and you get cussed out. And he got to go out here and hose this doggone this driveway down because you can't hold your liquor. That's what this is all about. So now you trying to figure out who is Grace. But by the grace of Grace, good God Almighty, Grace is who he really, really cares about. Because guess what? What do you say when you came in the house? Shh, Grace sleep. Grace sleep. Keep that TV off, keep them lights off, because Grace got to have some time and some peace and quiet. Because by the grace of Grace, Shirley, we got to keep it quiet up in here because Grace is asleep. Grace gets all the attention, and you don't even see that Grace is getting all this. But you was clever now. You tried to do your thing. You tried to pop up so you could see where Grace was. But Grace was already out there in bed. Whatever happened, already that happened. Grace in there cooking eggs and scrambling. And guess what? She ain't just cooking breakfast for her. Grace cooking for both of them, and then came in and gave you a hug. Hey, girl, what's going on? By the grace of Grace.
Taking care of me.
I sure appreciate you taking care of me, girl. If you'd have got in that car with Grace, you'd have got all the Grace news you needed. You would have found out everything about your man, but I think it's time to leave, baby. It's time to bail out.
Yeah.
It's time for you to go and get out. This is not for you. If you got to creep around and wonder what's going on with your man, trust and believe. It's too much. You got to put too much effort into it. If you can't trust him, come on now. You already know what's going on with Grace. Grace is giving grace. That's what Grace is doing. Grace is giving grace.
Get out. Mm-hmm.
Get it. That's all I got.
All right. That works. Junior, I see you taking notes over there. What you got?
What I got?
His female company is too comfortable.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What? Grace don't need this much mercy. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Why is we sitting up here? What is you doing, dog? Mm-hmm. First of all, this should have been on the news when you find out Grace was laying up in the bed with a migraine. You think you got a migraine now? You think these lights off? You think it's got to be quiet in here? You gonna have to leave. She laid up in the bed. Why? First of all, how did you even fix your mouth to tell your girlfriend, I went and picked Grace up from her job?
Yeah,
what? Wait a minute. Grace ain't even supposed to be here. Grace got to get her boyfriend or her sister or a relative. This is not what you do. And then you shush your people. Like, did you say shh and then put your finger across her lip and say, don't make too much noise. Grace need it quiet in here.
Ooh, great.
What? Wait a minute. You get up. And you come back over there and Grace in there cooking eggs and said, thank you for taking care of me. What?
Thank you for being a friend.
Exactly. What is we doing here?
Hang on, Junior. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of our response to the strawberry letter coming up at 23 minutes after. The subject is his female company is too comfortable. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're going to recap today's strawberry letter. The subject is his female company is too comfortable. It says, this is written from a woman. Her boyfriend is very outgoing. She started dating him. He had a bunch of female friends, so she gained those female friends too. And here's the deal. She trusted him. She had no reason to think, he would ever try to have sex with his friends. They've been dating for about 3 years. But one day she came home and one of his female friends was in her bed because she was sick. And her boyfriend was nursing her back to health. She was sleeping. She had a migraine. So he went and picked her up from work. Her boyfriend went and picked his friend up from work and brought her home. And when his new girlfriend of 3 years came in, he told her not to turn the TV on and not to talk too loudly because his friend Grace, that is her name, Grace, couldn't stand the loud noises and she needed to be in quiet and dark. So Grace started throwing up and all of this. He ran to take care of it. She said, the girlfriend said she remembered the time when she had a hangover. He put her on the couch, I guess told her to fend for herself or whatever while he went out and cleaned up the driveway that she threw up in. So that right there will tell you this is a mess. How he treats his girlfriend and how he treats his friend, Grace. Anyway, they started arguing. She had to leave because she wanted to get loud with it. And of course, she had to be quiet because Grace was there in bed with a migraine. Is this making sense to anyone? Then he left to go and get Grace something light to eat after she woke up. And so he called her and, he was telling her, that everything that happened with Grace. Then she went back to the house the next day. Grace was up in the kitchen scrambling eggs. So this is all just a mess. She wants to know, Grace wanted to go home. She said she was going to take an Uber. She said, no, that's okay, Grace, I'll take you. The boyfriend was like, no, take an Uber. And she wants to know, was the boyfriend afraid of what Grace was going to say to her, or was the boyfriend afraid of what the girlfriend was going to say to Grace? So we say it's all of the above. And Grace is a little too comfortable around your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Junior, you wanted to finish your response?
Yeah, absolutely. She too comfortable. See, if Grace got a migraine, Grace, they got medication out here. You can go get you some Nurtec. Nurtec work for migraines. Get you some Tylenol. But what you can't get is this man's bed. And that's out of house. What about the guest room? Did anybody think about the guest room?
It would have been the same thing, though. Yeah. But,
it doesn't matter. But you ain't in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
but all of this stuff for Grace, is he scared what you was gonna say? What she was gonna say to you? Yes, that's why you had to take an Uber. He cannot allow y'all to be in that car and say, "Girl, you know what I love about James? He is so caring. Girl, your man is so caring." Mm-hmm. He cannot get this out. That cannot come out. Mm-hmm. You know what? I didn't know what I was doing. When he came and pulled up and I looked out that window at my job and his car was down there, girl, I felt like this migraine was going away, girl. I did. You can't get all this in the car. Girl, the only way I could pay him back was to get up this morning and make that man some eggs. Girl, you ever get up and make that man some eggs? This is not what you do. No.
No.
Y'all want Uncle Steve's reaction?
Yeah.
We're Uncle Steve's.
I done told y'all before about these damn friends. Ain't I done told you? I told y'all. A man can't be a friend with a woman and it ain't nothing going on. I done told y'all this 100 times. So when you get over there, you should have woke Grace ass up. That's what you should have done. You should have woke Grace up and find out what the hell going on and what is you doing in here in my man bed. That's what the hell you should have done in the middle of all of it. All this, be quiet because Grace sleep. I don't give a damn about Grace being asleep. You can wake Grace ass up and everybody else around here. I don't give a damn if the people next door get up, but we finna send Grace ass home. That's what the hell we finna to do.
You sound just like
him. Bravo, Tommy, bravo.
That is exactly what he would say. You're right.
Hell is Grace doing here frying eggs for? What the hell? She ain't got no eggs in her damn house? What the hell going on with that? Somebody explain to me what the hell Grace is here for. That's what I wants to know.
And what is she hugging her for and telling her thank you? What is that about?
What is you thanking me for? I came over here to make sure your ass was going home. That's what I came for. So you need to go ahead and tell Grace why you there. All this huggy-duggy. No, you need to tell Grace what the hell your ass is doing at my man's house. That's what I want to know.
Teach me how to do
it.
You can ask the Lord about me, Grace, and I think you already know him. Hello.
And whose boyfriend goes out to get food for his female friend? Who does that? So my man is
that's
going
doing
out.
something with them.
Exactly.
Your boo? You do that for your boo.
You know how you treat a boo. Come on here.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
What are they saying in that car together, Grace and the girlfriend?
I'm going to ask you one damn time, Grace, what the hell was you doing with my man at the house? That's what I want to know. And where did you get drunk at, Grace? That's what I want to know. When you can't, in order to get drunk and for him to come get you, I want to know what the hell was going on. What was you wearing when you was in there in the bed, Grace? Did you have on one of my man's shirts? What the hell was you really doing? And look at me when I'm talking to you. You ain't that damn drunk.
All right. Thank you, guys. Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got for us?
All right, Shirley, before I get to that, don't forget that it's fundraising time over at Kier's Hope. Just go to KiersHope.org. That's KiersHope.org, KIERS Hope.org. Pick you up a bag of that popcorn remix, man. All these 10 flavors. Go ahead and help us support these people with sickle cell. Half the proceeds go to Kier's Hope. It ain't even expensive, man. We just out here trying to make a difference. KiersHope.org. Go ahead. All right, here we go. Man, did you know, man, I hate to see this, man, but Detroit Pistons fired Monty Williams, the head coach, man, for the Detroit Pistons, after only winning 14 games. He has been dismissed, and it's his first year as the head coach. Oh. And why is it always black coaches don't get but 1 year? Mm-hmm. He can't build nothing with 1 year.
So that's a thing? That is a thing?
Man, is it?
Wow.
You won how many games, Junior?
14. Yeah. But it's his first year. Young team. They could build on something. But here's the other thing, too, Tommy. It's like
14 kind of low, Junior. Ain't it 80-something game?
Yeah, but it's 14 games. It's low.
I get that. 14 real low, though, Junior. I don't care. I know you black
all these other coaches stay there the whole time. They don't have winning seasons either.
I'm just saying.
But 14. I'm just saying, if you did this time, let me ask you something. Now, he will get his whole contract, but there's $65 million left on it. Now, is you really mad?
Nope.
I don't see nothing he need to be mad.
Nope. Man, you should see this exit from this building. You know, I want to thank y'all for the opportunity. I really do. As I'm packing my stuff up, is the check going to be here every 2 weeks like it always come? Is that what we're going to do? Because $65 million But Monty Williams is a good coach, man. And I just hope he get a shot somewhere else.
Hope he get a shot. We up here hoping for him after this $65 million.
Hey, man.
I don't give a damn if he get another job or not. He good. He fine. He can have a house in Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, wherever he want to be. He ain't got to coach no more. Matter of fact, he need to coach Little League till he get about that 14. That 14 really got me down.
Here we go, man. Also, the draft is coming up. And everybody's talking about it. Yeah, the NBA draft is coming up next week. And, man, everybody's talking about Bronny James if he's going to be drafted by the Lakers. Now, he has worked out for the Phoenix Suns, and he has worked out for the Los Angeles Lakers. But if you LeBron James, would you want them to draft your son?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
Why not?
Why wouldn't I?
Of course.
No, I'm just asking, because they're saying like, hey,
he wants to play with his son.
I think he wants to play with his son.
He gonna go wherever his son is anyway, right?
That's what I'm thinking, Tommy. Wherever Bronny go, you better be careful. If I'm first pick, I'm drafting Bronny. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm drafting him. So we're going to see what happens. I think, man, it's a great opportunity, man. They saying Bronny is a serious prospect. It's not saying like, we all that he can really play. He's really going to play.
Okay.
So we're going to have to see what happens. But I would take it if I'm smart. If I'm the Houston Rockets, I'm talking to my team. Just go and get Bronny.
Okay. Okay. All right, Junior. Thank you. Ooh. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man got fired. He wants to know if he can blame it on his wife. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this is from John on Steve Harvey FM, guys. John says, I'm a 49-year-old man and I got fired last week. My wife does not know yet, and I don't know how to tell her because we're redoing her home office and she just got a new car for Christmas. Finding a new job might be hard because I used my company's credit card to pay for the work being done at our house. I did it to give my wife all of the stuff she asked for in her new home office. Do I tell my wife I got fired because of her, or do I act like I don't know why I got fired?
What?
Yeah.
We got to shut this office down and this car. All this got to stop.
I'm sure they took that when they fired him.
Yeah, we got to stop all. Well, no, he said he bought her a car, right?
Yeah, she got a new car for Christmas, but they're redoing her home office. That's where the office credit card comes in.
You didn't get fired because of her. You got fired because you ran the credit card down at Home Depot.
This appropriation of funds.
Yeah, that's why you got fired. No,
you stuck, buddy. You got to tell your wife what's going on with what you did. This it's time to come to the table now. You got to go and confess on what you did. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
you done messed all this up.
How is he going to tell her he got fired because of her? I mean, how is that conversation?
It ain't because of her. It's because of him. He made a stupid decision.
Yeah,
if you want to build your wife an office.
For his actions and what he did.
Yeah.
You used the company credit card.
You should have went down there to Home Depot and got some supplies and did this yourself. That's what you should have done.
DIY.
On your card.
On your own card, right?
On your own card.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
you lose, partner.
Crazy.
You lose. You probably work somewhere where they checking the receipts. They see the credit card bill. Who got all this equipment? What is all this stuff for? Who got a desk? Who got a laptop?
You're lucky you ain't going to jail.
Yeah, really. It is stealing. It is. Yeah,
because they tell you when they give you a corporate card, do not use for personal purchases or anything like that. So you at Home Depot.
So what are you able to use a company card for?
Travel,
company business, travel expenses,
food,
hotels.
Yeah, anything that's associated with business related things, travel, maybe some supplies for the office.
Yeah.
But you have to have a receipt. You have to submit that receipt for everything you purchase. So
for
now
your expenses, right.
You have a corporate card and you at Home Depot buying some paint so you can repaint the office. Figure that out. What's happening?
So let me ask you this. So if I take a client out to Magic City, do I just need to get a receipt?
See, right there. You're going to get fired just like this man in this story.
I mean, if I take a client out for entertainment, because people they go out, to have dinner and stuff for entertainment, right? So if I take a client out to Magic City, do I need to get the girls to give us a receipt? How do we handle that part is what I'm asking.
Okay, let me ask you this. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this. How much have you spent at Magic City?
Oh, you're going to spend a couple thousand. You're going to spend a couple thousand.
Go ahead.
And what's the purpose of going to specifically Magic City for a business meeting? Specifically.
Well,
what does that have to do with your job?
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm taking the client there to get some appetizers, which is the wings. Specifically.
So why are you spending $1,000 on wings?
Or a couple of thousand.
Well, we tipped some. Why is you need the detail of all of this?
Well, because there's a rule.
My company card.
That's the thing about company cards. And when you tip, so if you buying appetizers, you look at me in air quotes, appetizers with wings, and then it's a certain amount of money, then the tip should only be a certain amount. So we buying
appetizers and acetizers too. So
You're getting
horrible
fired.
to say. You're fired, and give me your card.
Yes. And I'm telling your wife.
Yeah. He's over tipping.
Yeah.
I'm not over tipping. You don't know what acetizers cost? You have no idea.
Stop saying that. That's not a thing.
I've never heard of them, but sound pretty expensive.
Stop saying that.
But of all the places in the world to take a client,
that's where people take their clients to the strip club. What is you talking about? You must ain't never been a client before. You have no idea.
Only the boss. Only the boss.
Membership has its privileges.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you. Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, I think we'll just call this story, He's Got Nothing on Nick Cannon. This 48-year-old guy, his name is Ari Nagel in New York, just welcomed his 165th, I said 165th child right before Father's Day. He became a sperm donor 8 years ago and reportedly has provided his sperm samples to 1 to 2 women weekly by a non-sexual procedure. According to the New York Post, Nagel currently has 10 other women pregnant in Zimbabwe, Long Island, Israel, and New York City. So that's another 10 children on the way, which will bring his head count to 175 children. Nagel reported plans to retire from being a sperm donor when he turns 50. Oh, he's not even 50 yet. Wow.
Nick Cannon heard your story and said, hold my beer.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
What you not gonna do?
Okay. Do they pay people to be sperm donors?
Yes.
How much you get paid for that? I don't know what.
Well, if you're gonna retire from it, it's got to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
When he turns 50.
Yeah, he got a 401 for sure. He gonna retire from it.
So, if this is correct, according to the internet, donors who make regular weekly or twice weekly appointments can earn $700 to $1,200 a month.
Ooh.
All right, now.
You think about quitting?
I ain't thinking about quitting.
That's in addition to your job, though. You might be all right.
But that little room he going in, that little room is tired of him.
Be quiet.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather grill on the 4th of July naked with guests, or would you rather grill in a snowsuit?
Snowsuit.
Already talked about how hot it is.
Yeah.
We gotta get naked then.
Well, we're gonna be out here naked.
Surprise.
Give it to the people.
Yeah.
Gonna have to give it to the people.
I'm not gonna burn up right by that pit. No.
Hot and hot.
Hot and hot. No.
Junior?
I'm with Tom. We're gonna be out here naked.
Y'all want some links?
Yeah.
I hate you right now.
You know.
Oh, this is nasty. Would you rather saliva in the corners of your mouth, ew, or would you rather your eyes don't blink?
What you think, Shirley?
My eyes.
Because of the eyes. You threw it back on the person asking the question.
I can't have that stuff in the corner of my mouth though.
No,
I'm sorry.
this my eyes just ain't gonna blink. Don't look crazy.
And why when we see people with that in the corner of their mouth, why we don't say nothing to them? Why we don't
Because we don't know what they're going through.
Well, yeah.
And
We
then
don't
when
know
they
what
start talking, you be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You be trying to get there, you put your
make the
fingers on
most
your
of
mouth.
Sign it
maybe
to 'em.
they'll
Yeah, try to
clean
try
it
to throw
out,
'em
wipe it
in.
off.
Monica go from side to side. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
You need to get that.
Yeah, you try to throw
All
'em
right.
in.
Would you rather eat cheese or gravy on everything, or would you rather just eat unseasoned food, just plain food? No
I gotta go unseasoned. I'm not finna be packed up with that gravy and that cheese.
cheese and
No.
gravy.
No.
Grease and grease, dairy and grease.
I'm good.
Well, I'll go with unseasoned food myself, Tommy. I'm with you on that.
Man.
No, because cheese and gravy, no. That's
all right.
What do you
Would
put
you
cheese
rather-
and gravy on?
All I know is you locked up. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's it. Would you rather be 5'4" with a sexy, deep voice, or would you rather be 6'3" with a squeaky voice?
Oh, well, I'm B then. I'm going with B. I already got the voice. I'm used to it. I'm just going to be tall with it.
Just need to.
That's it.
I'm going with whatever is sexy. I'm going with whatever is sexy.
And you're 5'4", Tommy.
5'4"
Sound
sexy.
if you were tall, Junior.
I'll take 5'4" sexy. I ain't gonna be that high ass boy at 6 something.
But wait, how would you sound if you were 6'3", Junior?
Oh, if I was 6'3"? Yeah. Hey, what's happening, Shirley? What's up, Carla? What's going on? How you doing? What's happening, man? All right, now. I'm looking down on you. I see you down there. See you right on down there.
With this high pitched voice.
That doesn't go together, Junior. Sorry, I love you, but all right, coming up next, our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, our last break of the day, last break of the week on this Friday. It's been a great day. We've had fun.
Great.
What a day. What a day.
Yes. All right.
So
it's time to close out the show.
It's time to close out. So I got some beauty tips. I want some, but this is beauty tips that guys, all right, let's say me and Junior, all right, asking beauty tips of you guys, of the ladies, all right, that y'all can help us on. How about that?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, that y'all can help us on. All right, listen, hear me out. All right, a woman's fingernails,
yeah.
how far off of her skin is it time for her to get her damn nails done? These are things that we need to see in a woman. These are beauty tips. When we see that space in between, how much space is it? Yeah, new growth. How much space is it before you're supposed to be looking at them a little crazy? I'm just asking. We just want to. These are beauty tips. These are things we want to know about women that we don't know.
Not a lot, first of all.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it takes
answer.
about-
I'll wait. Go ahead.
Yeah, it takes about 2 weeks for them to grow where you need to get them done. Maybe 3 at the most. So maybe a half an inch.
Half an inch.
A lot. About an eighth of an inch.
I'm just trying to figure out what's a kept and unkept look. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's all.
Oh, okay. You ready for my answer?
Go ahead.
What's that?
So when you looking at my nails like I'm crazy or like you crazy, you can give me the money to go get the refill and get my nails done.
Understood.
Until then, be quiet.
Don't say nothing.
You have no say.
No.
When we see
But, yeah.
when we see press on toenails, what's really going on underneath that? Because that's not normal.
Again, when you have the money
Your answer
for the
remains-
pedicure, you give it the money up. The answer's still the same for me. Go ahead.
You know
Sherry.
Tommy's cheap.
Okay, I asked one time, I just want to know this too. Like when you have braids and, you see the braid where it's tied on the scalp, about how far off of the scalp, when I see that braid before we have to get these done again, like how far up? And it's like, it's not on the scalp no more. It's in the back now. It's not.
Yeah.
on
Are you
that side.
talking? Are you talking about the scalp? Are you talking?
Oh, not that. No, see, we asking beauty questions now.
Are you
It's
talking,
not
though?
time
Am I
for the
talking?
snapback. Look at the
I can't.
snapback.
All right now. I can't
Put that hat on.
Yeah, I'm asking. I may not have a lot of hair, but I go get it done weekly.
But
what are you going in there
maybe
for,
a
though?
half
It's
an
the
inch, an inch. I don't know.
How many pats to the head do we know it's time?
Okay, here you go, Carla. What is this gonna be?
Come on, what,
Again,
Carla?
When you giving up the money to get the hair rebraided and getting the hair done, then you can talk. Until then, don't ask no questions.
Okay, we're just trying to get beauty tips. We're just trying
I'm
to get
giving you beauty answers.
He's cheap.
Okay, now Junior don't want me talking about this, but I'm going.
What, hair again? What?
No, it's not hair.
Hairline?
Well, it's kind of hair. It's kind of hair, but not. Okay. So Junior's been wanting to get a bikini wax. What are the pros and what are the pros and cons to? Junior. We family, Junior. We should be able to talk about these things.
We ain't that close.
I ain't never had.
No, I don't know you like that.
Golly.
What are the pros and cons, and how often should you be getting a bikini wax if you're gonna get a bikini? I'm just asking. That's just
Depends on the look you want.
Yeah. 5-6 weeks or
Okay.
Give or take, or
And Junior also wants to know: is it painful? Is it a lot of pain? Is it simple?
Yes, it's painful. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not me. Forget all that. You know.
So now you don't want the bikini wax? I mean, I thought you wanted it. You said something about a sugar wax or something. Didn't you say something?
Exfoliate.
Okay. We know Junior has not asked you that.
But let me just. Okay.
Come on, Junior. Come on.
So like, how much makeup is too much makeup when it look like you already in the casting, but you talking to me? How much?
Good question. Very good
How much
question.
foundation before we say something? We need to know this.
That's a question.
Don't act like y'all ain't seen this.
Come on. Y'all got to give us these beauty tips. This is what men want to know right here. Come on now.
About makeup, how much makeup?
Go ahead, Shirley. You go first.
How many layers
is that
of
the
foundation?
question, though? No, you go ahead, Carla. Go ahead. Because I'm trying to even figure out the question.
Yeah.
Until you contribute to my glam squad, don't ask no questions.
Okay.
They're not going to pay. You know they're cheap. Junior's not cheap, but Tommy is.
On a first date, give me an assign. What can we look for to show us this is a weave or a lace front? What give us a sign that that's not her real hair? Come on now, just show.
Okay, first of all, what difference does it make?
Well, we
want to
know
hair or not. What difference does it make?
Well, we like to know who we meeting. Are we meeting a representative, or we want to know.
My question is, what difference does it make, though, if it's her real hair or not? I'm just curious.
Shirley, these are just
as long
beauties.
as it looks good. As long as it looks good, what difference does it make?
Oh, man, you're not going to help. Y'all not going to give us no secret.
I'm telling you, if you take the lace front off, but if you take the lace front off and then all of a sudden under that lace front, your hair was twisted like Celia in the color purple, this is the problem, see? We don't want to see that.
What? No, it's not a problem, though. I don't get this question.
Because that's not your real hair. We didn't know that.
What difference does it make?
Okay.
I bought it. It's on me.
good.
It's my hair.
Well, one more question to y'all. How do we know you've been lipo-sucked? What scars? What do we look for?
You probably will never know that.
But where can we look to see if it happened?
You probably will never know that. You
probably will
never know.
But you know where to look. You can tell us that. Tell us where it's at.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, what do these questions
Because you probably
matter?
need to do one too. So,
all right, that's it for today. In the words of my uncle, talk to God. He would love to hear from you. Until then, until we see you again, which would be Monday, y'all be in peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.